Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step
face-to-face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Casemiro. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. Lovely feet. De Arrascaeta cuts it out. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. Van Bauten gets over and intercepts. Now it's Villa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Kante. Singo has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's really well cleared. Throw it. Passing nice and neat. It's a threatening ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played back. Mazraoui. Some really good ball movement. Oh, important interception. Schneider.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, what a mistake! David Villa! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was...
It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Zico! De Arrascaeta. Now it's Villa. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Sneijder. And this is Zico. He is through. Chance for a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Van Basten gets across to intercept that. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it out wide, and that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester...
And it's Zico. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Played out to the left flank. David Villa. Big chance! It's hit the upright. Terrific save by Manuel.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Casemiro gets... He's having a shot! Off the post! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Osimhen. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. That has been cut short. Osimhen. Zico. Schlotterbeck. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are back on the way. Belletti. Nice bit of trickery. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Zico. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. And here's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's gone for goal! That was mighty close. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Kante. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Villa. Kante. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Short changes him with that pass. De Arrascaeta. Bruno Fernandes climbs up big, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United take the lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, right place, right time. Nice looking ball. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Villa. David Villa driving. Decent chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's shifting through the gear. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And now he has two. Manchester United go into the lead.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away, showing good feet. Played in deep. That's an excellent interception. Osimhen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Renan Lodi gets into a good position. He's in space and looking for options. Goes down, but nothing given.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cleared without complication. Pinches it off him. That looks a cracking ball. He's well positioned here. Chance, surely! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution for Russia, number 9.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 45.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Number 10.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
On the field.
Now it's Forlan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 7.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. And he's away.
Number 4. Rivaldo. Number 12. Jorginho.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Portugal.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Casemiro. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich getting this one clear. Hernandez. De Arrascaeta. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a shoots! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just wait.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Probing pass. Can he finish? De Arrascaeta. Manchester United have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Casemiro. Opts for safety. Manchester United finding their passes. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Oh, that's a key interception. Schlotterbeck. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Hernandez. Single. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it out wide. Hernandez has it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Hernandez. Nice sequence of passes this. Bruno Fernandes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always good.
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Mazraoui. Hernandez. That's De Arrascaeta. Looking tidy in possession. Chance! It's a loose ball. Can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. No, it's come to nothing. Singo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? De Arrascaeta. Great vision. He has a look up. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pelé. Singo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Arrascaeta. Well, that looks a decent ball. Might be danger here. Bellingham. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Inzaghi. Now who's going to be first to this? Filippo Inzaghi. And he shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Kimmich. The ball goes in, and this is Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
987.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And this is Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester
19.
United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Kimmich cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. Chanatip. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chanatip. Knocks it into space. Chanatip. Tries to play it through. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rice. Oh, it's Van Basten. Chanatip. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Gets into some space. And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. Chanatip. Filippo Inzaghi! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Singo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hernandez. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is good alertness. Here comes the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third
Number
corner of the
7,
game.
Hernandez. Number 13.
Cleared
Bellingham.
away.
Coming on the field.
Portugal
Number
have the
8.
chance to go the other way.
Number 17.
Now it's Rice. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Tries a shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That was a given, it always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
It's become a case of men against boys. That has not gone well. And the counter is on. Well read.
There will be
The
3
danger is
minutes
averted.
added time.
Casemiro. Chanatip. And that pass isn't the best. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out. Well played. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise.
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Kökçü. Looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Raul. And he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are sitting... And the finish! Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. Look at the space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Now it's Raul. Great vision. And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Inzaghi. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Kökçü. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now Mazraoui. De Arrascaeta. And it's Bellingham. Mazraoui. That's De Arrascaeta. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see...
Goes for a shot! Yes!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Hazard. And this is Raul. Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Hazard. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Singo. De Arrascaeta. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Serginho. And it's Camavinga. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Aimed beyond the defence. That's the keeper's ball. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Casemiro.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played to Casemiro. Played back in.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Vardiol. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Singo. Bellingham. Now it's Inzaghi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position.
He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Raul always looking for that half a chance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's the shot! There's a goal! They've come back, they've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard receives it in a wide position. Now it's Raul. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot!
Alexander-Arnold really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Valverde. Who saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. Camavinga has created one goal already. De Arrascaeta. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed in towards the centre. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Camavinga. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's on it, can he get away?
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there, What great defending.
Mazraoui, Chanatip, and it's Inzaghi to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hernandez. Passing nice and neat. Valverde. Raul, over to the left. 75 minutes played. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Raul. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And here's Bellingham. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Singo cuts out the pass. Renan Lodi. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Renan Lodi does well to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Schlotterbeck. And here's Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. There will be 4 extra minutes. And here's Ramos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bruno Fernandes at it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
This is the time you need that pace.
Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's another chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. Tries to get it clear. Conte couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Owen gets into a good position. Great vision. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Goes looking wide. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Van Basten! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And the keeper's given it away. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United finding their passes. Distributed tidily. Singo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mazraoui. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bellingham. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still goalless at the moment. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Bale gets it clear. He's in space and looking for options. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And he's intervened well there. That is ended up in no man's land. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Inzaghi. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. the most accurate pass. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's been slipped through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pele. Time and again they are repelled. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Tries to play a decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 2 then. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. Real chance here. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Van Basten. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Mazraoui. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. That's really well manoeuvred. Into the channel. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Filippo Inzaghi. Danger averted for now. But that has not gone well. Stood up well to him there. Casemiro. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can clear their lines. Oh no, this does not look good. Serves up a cross. Cannavaro can get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread out to the left. Mazraoui kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chanatip looking to play him in.
Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! They've done it!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be...
Batistuta! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Inzaghi, and it's Bellingham. Oh, it's Inzaghi! He should have put that one away.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Azar. Oh, good spread. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Batistuta.
And a chance! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of.
And the shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. Not the most convincing of passes. Chanatip.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Spread neatly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Batistuta.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Bellingham. And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Shot Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
He would
Shoot! Goal! Manchester United!
Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Ball swung in. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Lookman. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Casemiro. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Singo plays it through. Tries to pass it through.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The ball has bounced loose now. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. De Arrascaeta. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Casemiro. Now it's Inzaghi. Pass somewhat off target. Half an hour played now. João Neves. De Arrascaeta. Pobega. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. That's an imaginative pass. Flashes it across. Singo clears it away. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played.
And the finish! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Casemiro, De Arrascaeta to Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. It could be a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. It's a threatening ball. He has a look out. Tries a shot!
And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Real chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back underway.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Lookman picks it up out wide. João Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Lookman goes steaming forward. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Neves. Lookman looking understandably energised after his goal. De Arrascaeta. Chance here to counter. Well, played right into his path. Oh, nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Hazard. Bellingham. Mazraoui. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lookman. Lookman. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder.
Just the keeper to beat! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get onto this? Alexander-Arnold. Lookman. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe is having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mazraoui, who's set up one goal so far. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe driving forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Van Dijk. Over to the left. Hazard. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good take in a good area. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Filippo Inzaghi. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now it's Hazard. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. In towards the back stick. Punched away. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Numero 22, Messi. Numero 18.
And that has been clubbed away.
Il numero 23, il numero 19, il numero 17.
Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot!
Un minuto di recupero.
And with that, the final whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.
È possibile seguire.